Hi, I'm Kunzi, and today I am playing Tropico 5. Just close that. This is part 3 of mission 4 of my playthrough of the complete campaign, and we'll just turn time on again, and here we go, losing money. I need to make 50,000. Oh, and a little mission popped
Presidente,
up.
we didn't manage to get any research done. So, we decided to steal France's greatest achievements. Unfortunately, we broke into their museum of military accomplishments and all I found was this white flag. It seems we will have to work on our diplomacy skills.
Okay, so technology, and I'm also just going to see what this is, and then I'll talk about where we are.
The prohibition has started, so now is the time to flood the markets with illegal alcohol.
Yep, I am going to accept that. I will export rum, because I've got a rum distillery. Okay, at the end of the last mission, I was having a problem with my power station, which doesn't seem to be producing any power. If we go back and take a look, still no power. I looked up reasons why it would be producing no power, and didn't seem to be any good reason other than the fact that this coal is perhaps not getting there. Is this? It's producing coal, so I presume it's coming out. So one of the things people suggested was that maybe I need more Teamsters, and that I should probably build on the order of 2 more Teamsters. I've got 1 Teamster at the moment, so I should think about making building another Teamster office. So that's what I'm going to do. Teamster office. We'll put 1 in here. And then we'll probably...
Our friends in the States are not pleased. I would even go so far as to say that they are downright livid at our exporting rum to a dry nation.
I will send a dynasty member because I want to keep doing that. What's this one? Ooh, send a celebrity. That's a good idea. And there's another one of these.
Some dreadful opera music ruined my entire evening. And then it hit me.
Okay, 2 opera houses. I'll think about that. There's a few here I should think about. So while that is being built, I also need to have a think. What's it doing? I also need to have a think about trade. I should regularly check the trade. Export bananas, which is what I'm already doing. Export milk. Do I have milk? I have corn. That'd be 3 times as much for 80. They're probably about the same, roughly. So I'll put some on there, and let's go. Okay, so hopefully that'll earn me a bit more money as well. So what does it think I should build? It suggests building a barracks, because I've got these 2. I'm not particularly inclined to build new barracks. I'll probably just knock these down at some point. Oh, and another mission. They're coming thick and fast
A
now.
commoner knocked at my door yesterday, asking if I had a moment to talk about Jesus Christ, our Lord and Saviour.
Yes, I will do that. I should check my happiness as well. How is my happiness going? Religious happiness is at the bottom, so that's the one I should be focusing on. And then housing happiness, because there's always homeless people. 16. Okay, so I need to build another district of... Let's slow things down a little. Another housing district and some churches. So where will our next housing district be? Probably in here. Or I could build some down here as well. Nice big church and some housing. Where's church? How big is church? Where's the church? So yeah, I could build a pretty big church there, and then build some housing around it in the form of mansions or in the form of some mansions and some similar such things. What is this building here, actually? Oh, the banana plantation. Mansion. So I could build a road through there and out the back of here. Let's do that. Let's build that road first. Because I like my roads. Nice straight road through there. And then out the back of here, just a bunch of mansions. These have a, never tell if they have a little arrow on them, not. Oh, I can't because I've run out of money again, have I? I should probably do something about that. I thought I had another church around here somewhere. Grocery store. Perhaps not. I'm wondering what the range is on a living in the vicinity. Can we tell what the vicinity is? How much range is on it? I mean, if I built a church down here, would it extend out into this area? Then again, I could probably just knock down this. Probably don't need that anymore. I could build a barracks and a church and maybe a few other things around there. So that might be the thing to do if I need to. So is this producing yet? Yes. All right. Yes, I now have electricity. Get off. So we are. I didn't even need to build this Teamster's office, but it probably is not going to be a bad thing. So let's speed up time again, and hopefully let's see what the. Yes, I'm in positive balance.
Our brave negotiator was so convincing that Congress has decided to repeal the prohibition.
Oh, okay, fine. But I've still got the export rum.
The prohibition has started, so now is the time to flood the markets with illegal alcohol.
Right, so abandon that. Don't need it anymore. Alright, so what are we looking at? Now I've got that, I can look at building things like steel, because if I remember correctly, there's a bunch of steel things, and there seem to be.
Presidente, education is important. Well, look at me. Who knows where I would have ended up were I not kicked out, educated, at some of the most prestigious universities in the world.
I don't have money to pay, so you're off to. I think this one hasn't had anything done yet. No, now the money's negative. I really should work out why it is that it keeps turning negative. I think it's because it includes the building stuff. What are my foreign relations, by the way? Don't know. Is it in here? Yeah, so the Axis are fairly happy with me. Alright, anyway, now I've got... Why isn't this... Because it's probably because there's not enough cloth and wool. How do I get wool? Probably from a ranch. Yep, llamas. Llamas give me wool. So I could build a couple of ranches. Where's some not really good green bits. Llamas are not. They seem to like being up here, but I don't know how to get up there. So it's all vaguely... There's some green over here, but it'll be a long road. Where to put my wool for llamas? I could just put them in the yellow stuff along this road here. What's supposed to be blocking it on that along that road? There's something there. So it's a little bit green up here, so I could extend this road along here and pop them in here. That's my plan now. So road. Nope, that didn't like that. And then build a couple of ranches for wool. There we go, 2 wool ranches up there. Something vaguely possible. But anyway, so now I've got power. I can do things like build various things like a cannery and a steel mill. Cannery and a steel mill I think are both good ideas. If I remember correct, how much power do I have? 400 tons. Okay, so if I remember, some of these are for steel.
It is time to break the steel Swiss spirit, literally.
Steel.
Howdy, Presidente.
Swiss people love banks.
Banks, okay.
My young apprentice. Some dreadful opera
I thought there was another
Swiss
one.
people love banks. My young apprentice.
Howdy, Presidente.
Oh, I thought there was 2. But anyway, have a steel mill will get me one. And banks. Where's banks? Banks. Well, I can't have banks anyway. But I can build an embassy now, so I can invite foreign power.
It's a great time to be a diplomat. Everyone is running.
Okay. But I can build a steel mill, and that will get me.
It is time to break the steel Swiss spirit,
So I will accept that I am going to build a steel mill. Right next to the power station. Oh, and that means I also need to get steel, don't I?
Great giant tropical spiders, Presidente. We have a crisis, and we have to act fast.
Yep, okay, because I think I can deal with something with that. So here's the iron deposit. So I need to build a mine in the iron deposit. Which means I'm going to have to build a road. Kind of tired of this building. It's in the way. What I could do is build up there and down there. What's this building? Is there a building there? What's this? Ah, get off. Alright, shat, back and go. Road. I haven't built my road long enough. Oh, crap. Alright, might be time to demolish this. Is that enough? Is it connected to the road now? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's connected to the road. Certainly don't seem to be able to build anything out from there, so I'm going to assume it is. Alright, so what are these?
Presidente, my career as a weatherman is over. I promised it.
Oh, bollocks. These things are just hopelessly destructive. Although I don't think that guard tower is going to get replaced. I think I'll just let it go. But what else?
I am back in the game. I can now accurately predict.
Fine, fine. I'm happy to live without that. So I've lost a guard tower and I don't care. What does a substation do? Increases range.
We have a perfect business opportunity. We can make a huge profit of the misfortune of others. I love.
And
We
this will
have
be-
a
yep.
perfect business opportunity. We can make a huge profit of the misfortune of others. I love this stuff.
Okay, so what's my... 'cause I'm going to have to build a... I'm going to have to build a embassy soon. So I might as well do the axis, because then...
We have a perfect business. Now we have them right where we want them. Time for it.
Yep. So what that'll do is now I can, when I build my embassy, I'll invite the allies, and that should make things a bit better. And I don't care, I'm not going to rebuild that tower. I hope that's actually connected. I guess because it hasn't been constructed yet. When it's constructed, then I can also build my my steel mill, probably right next to it. That's the plan. Build the steel mill. Where's the steel mill? In here. Right next to the iron. And maybe I should put a barracks in somewhere as well.
Howdy, Presidente. I heard of your...
Swiss people love.
Banks. But not that I can build banks at the moment.
My young apprentice.
Lottery
It is
tickets.
time to turn the tides of fate.
I'm not likely to
Some
do that.
dreadful opera music.
Opera houses. Alright, so where are we? 20,000, so about 40% of the way. Happiness is pretty good, apart from housing, probably because I've got 30 homeless people. I need to do something about that. Need to start building some more houses.
Presidente, we...
Okay, I've got tanks. So where can I start building more houses? The church is there. I have to do something in here as well, but I'm not going to knock that down yet. Oh, and I also need to send some... Yeah, I need to send someone exploring, so let's do that. Well, I remember. I'm going to send them up all the way around here. The far corners. Okay, so here we are up around, coming up towards 20 minutes. The economy is looking pretty good. We'll pause it. When these buildings are finished, I can start building steel mills, and I need to build a lot more housing, and I should probably start thinking about the possibility of building another dock as well, because I'm getting quite a bit of stuff going. So housing, maybe Teamsters and a steel mill, and I'm looking pretty good. I'm building up a nice little economy. The people are very happy. It's going very well for me. But anyway, we'll stop there for now, and I'll see you again in part 4. Bye.